right now with Mrs. Veronica Tobias, a very charming lady in the village of CALIBISHIE, and she's going to tell us about her life story. We're just going to have a nice casual conversation so that people out there, you know, watching this film, this small documentary on Mrs. Tobias, they could get a feel and get to know exactly who is she and how she grew up, and her life with her late husband, Mr. Lawrence Tobias. We all knew him as Lego in the village. Very well-built man, very quiet, very nice man. Also, Mrs. Veronica Tobias, we all know as Vivi. You know, a couple in the village that, you know, everyone knew and everyone appreciated and liked. So, Vivs,
Yes.
tell us something. Were you born here in CALIBISHIE?
Yes.
Okay, and who were your parents?
Catherine Edwards and David Edwards. They're dead.
Okay. And you grew up here, you grew up in the Catholic Church?
Catholic Church.
Okay. And what about school? Which
I
school did
went
you
to the
attend?
government school in CALIBISHIE. I went in Hampstead for just a couple months, but I ended up in CALIBISHIE.
So tell us about school in those days. I know people used to see them on coconut. Coconut.
In school in these days, we were not as popular as now. But I remember in my days, I was the queen of CALIBISHIE once.
Yes.
Myself and Frampton Benjamin in CALIBISHIE. Well, after that, we had no promotion to go further.
Yeah.
So we stay home and go to school.
Okay.
And I left school when I was 16,
16.
17, 18. 19, my husband came to me,
Yeah.
Lawrence Tobias. And when I was 20, he got married. He married me.
Yeah.
And he was only 19. From that, I got pregnant and I had to stay to make my baby. And he went to England. And from that, I followed him to England.
Oh, so you had your first child, your
born
son
in,
or daughter?
A daughter,
Okay.
born in Dominica.
And her name was?
Marvelyn Tobias.
Marvin Tobias.
Yes.
And she's in England
She's
right
in
now.
England now.
So you had your daughter, and then Leo left you, went to England. And tried to open a way for you guys.
Yes.
You know, for
And
you
I
to
came
come
up
Okay.
to meet him.
Okay.
And my daughter came up around a year after. But she
Okay.
was still small.
Okay. But how it was in England, I know it was a little bit rough
It
for
was
West Indians.
a little bit hard. The job was not very frequently, not the money. But that's what we went for, so we try our best and get a job.
Yeah.
I work in a laundry for the first time.
Okay.
And then I went to British Airways. That's where I worked for a couple of years. From there,
So you work in the airline?
In
what
the
you
airline.
did in the
Catering.
Okay, you did catering. That's
catering,
nice.
British Airways.
Yeah.
Then I left to come down to Dominica. We stayed 20 something years in England. Came down, built our house, and we left our two daughters in England.
Okay.
And I came back to Dominica and I settled down here, which it was very good with my husband.
But before you tell us about coming back home,
Yeah.
I would like you to tell us about England, because I know definitely it was not very easy for you guys, especially West Indians, immigrants in England. You all had to work very hard to make it. I heard that West Indians will be living in a small house,
Yes.
other West Indians, and have to face that harsh, cold weather in England, you know. And tell us how
Yeah.
it was, how people used to relate. If you also have, you know,
Yeah,
meetings or
we
get
used to
together.
have relationship with each other. But when you leave your country to go to another country, it doesn't matter what you have to face. You have to face it because you want to make ends meet.
Yeah.
And we tried our best. But we didn't stay in rental for long. We bought a house. And from that house we bought, it helps us a lot.
Yeah.
Because we have to pay the rent and pay the mortgage.
Yeah.
They call it before in mortgage. You used to pay your mortgage. So we fought and we paid. And after we said we are not staying any longer because England is so cold.
Yeah.
We couldn't bear the cold sometime. So we left there. We spent, I think, 24 years in England.
But how was it? How the government, did the government really actually treated the foreigners, the immigrants, well? What they had in place?
Well, everybody was looking for themselves to get jobs.
Yeah.
So sometimes if the government, if it have jobs, we get. And if it haven't got, we fight ourselves to get.
Yeah.
And with the West Indies, when we go to West Indians, when we go overseas, we make our best to see what we can earn.
Yeah, because it's not your place.
It's not our place.
Yeah.
And we didn't come there to stay. We come there for living,
Right.
to earn money, to go
make
back in our
better.
country, to make a better
Right,
life.
exactly.
And that's what we did.
So what Leo used to do?
Leo was a forklift driver.
Forklift, I could imagine Leo.
Yes, yes. Then he drove for Quaker Oats for many, many years.
Okay.
Yes.
So he had a good job.
A good job.
Yeah.
Forklift driver. He used to work night and day. Shift work.
Yeah. And he's not a guy that, would get himself in trouble.
No, he's a very quiet boy.
Yeah. To lose his job or anything.
He wouldn't like that at all.
So you stuck together as a family?
As a family.
So when you all got married?
In Dominica.
Oh, in Dominica.
Yes.
You got married in Dominica. And then he left first. Okay. So how was that wedding? You had
that
a lot
was
of people?
good. Yes, a lot of them. A lot of the people died out. That was in the wedding. But my auntie, Chief George, and my brother.
How many brothers you have?
I had two brothers.
I know
3 of them. Harcourt and London. Both died.
Yes.
But Clayton is in Texas.
Okay. Clayton is married to who again?
No,
What's her name again?
no, I have a name there. He was once married to Myrtle.
Okay.
But now he married to another girl. Your mommy best friend.
Yes, that is why I ask you, because I know.
Yeah, your mommy best friend.
Yes, I know they are friends, very good friends. Yeah.
Very good friends.
So life in England was hard.
It was
But
hard.
You still enjoy
Enjoy
it.
it.
Because I know, based on, people that I spoke to that lived in England, I know you all used to really have a lot of meetings with each other to, go out other friends,
Homes
home and eat and drink,
and
especially
eat and
Christmas
have party
time. Yeah.
and make ourselves happy. Even the work is a little harder.
Yeah.
But weekend we used to enjoy ourselves.
Yeah.
And we try our best to save.
Mm-hmm.
Because we didn't come to stay in England. So it was very good going to England to know some here.
Yeah.
Because born and bred in Dominica, you don't know nowhere. But going to England, I was very glad. From England, I went to Canada.
Okay.
That's where my brother got married. From there, I went to New York. So I travel when I go to England.
So you have traveled, you have seen the world.
I see the world.
Yes.
I see,
Yes.
I went to Texas on my 50th anniversary for 6 weeks, myself and Leo.
Yeah.
We spent a good time there.
So you came from humble beginnings,
Yes.
but you fought your
Fought
way
my
up,
way out
and you made a
make
life
it.
for yourself, and now you're living comfortable.
Comfortable, very comfortable,
Yes.
thanks God.
What age you had your second child?
I had mine at the first child. I was 20. Yeah, because I married in 1959.
Yeah.
Because now she's 54 years.
Wow.
54 years now. And Jennifer Marvin born that month. Same month I got married. The same year. So Jennifer born, I think, probably a year after. I would say a year after, because you know what? When he came up, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I got pregnant, and
Yeah.
because Jennifer is 52 now.
So you have grown-up children.
Grown-up women.
Yeah, grown-up children.
Yeah. Jennifer's first son is 20 years. And Marvin made a bit later. She's 15 now. Big girl.
Okay. So tell us a little bit about Leo. Because in living in CALIBISHIE, I've never heard you guys in any confusion, any arguments.
No. Leo was a very quiet guy. He didn't like too many friends.
Yeah.
But he had his special friends.
But that was not because of selfishness. It's
No.
just because of
That is
who he
that's
was.
the
He
man.
loved peace and quiet.
Yeah, he wanted a peaceful time.
Yeah.
He liked to be peaceful. He liked to be quiet. Sometimes he go out and meet the guys. Sometimes when he hear they talk too loud, he just come home.
Yeah.
He don't like trouble. He don't want to get himself involved. But otherwise, he was a nice man. That man is a man that wanted to know his house is under control.
Yeah.
Everything is ready. We go to church together. We eat all the time together. I don't prefer crying. Always eating together.
So, you know, you'll be in the kitchen preparing breakfast.
Yes.
Himself will come
He's
there.
will help me. He'll come and
You know,
help.
prepare breakfast with you. You know, some husbands, they leave everything for the
For the
wife.
wife.
But he's
Not
one that
Leo.
will
Leo used to call.
meet you halfway. You know?
We have.
Yeah.
Sometimes he says to me, I come in, yes. I said, don't worry, I did everything already.
Yeah.
But it still doesn't matter, I still come and make a wrong and so on. So he was a nice boy.
He's not a man that you have to worry about.
No.
Like he
Run
leave the house
about.
and
No,
next
he
day might
didn't
come
use-
back, you know, next day.
No, he never do that. He go out and come back a little late.
Yeah.
But nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
Nothing to worry
He was
about.
a violent person to you, was always loving to you.
Always.
And you
Always
always went to
together.
church together.
All the time.
Yeah.
All the time. He always said, sit on the veranda. Viv, I'm ready. Are you ready? I say, wait, I have to. You know, women have to do more things.
Yeah.
So I say, wait, I'll come. And then we go together, come back together all the time. I cannot say anything for my life. I had a good life. At 54 years, I had a good life.
You had a happy life, and that's the most important thing. You know, and one thing that really contributed to that is your husband.
Yes.
If you have a partner and you're not living well, then you don't have it. It doesn't make any sense. You know, and it's just sad that you know he left you so early.
Yeah.
But you know, God knows.
We was 54. He born 39, and I born 38. So I'm 6 months between.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And when you all came back from England, you all went into, I remember you all went into farming.
Farming.
Yeah.
And we sold a lot of bananas.
Yeah. You always used to sell a
lot
of
of bananas. Yes. I was a driver. He never likes to drive.
Yeah, I find it strange. How comes Leo not driving?
Never liked to drive. Well, he has more experience than me.
Yeah.
But he never likes to drive. So he bought all the transport for me.
Yeah.
That's the last one he bought for me.
Yeah.
He always. But he don't like driving. Probably he'll call or something.
You would always sit at the back on the tailboard. At the end of the vehicle at the back.
Yes. Always.
One foot outside.
1 foot inside.
And baby at the front driving.
All the time. All vehicles in England.
But tell me something. You all had one of the most popular disco in Dominica at one time.
Yeah.
That was in the 80s.
Yeah.
Going into the 90s.
Yes.
Very
We had it
popular
for
disco.
7 years.
Yeah.
Wadi Koli played here 10 times.
Oh my goodness. Wadikuri was a favorite. I could remember leaving when I was a small boy. Leaving my mother's house without she knowing.
Oh, yes.
Take a fast little dance
Yes.
downstairs.
And go back. Wadi Koli played here for 10 years.
Yeah.
10 times. 10 times. And once we barred the whole yard with coconut.
Yeah.
And coconut branches. And we just leave the door alone.
Yeah.
We used to have police assistants.
Oh, of course, yeah, it was a major disco.
Yeah, yeah.
During
People from Granby.
Yeah.
One night I saw a guy came in with a white girl. I said, hello, you're not from here. He said, Mama, I'm from Granby.
Hmm.
We heard about the disco before.
Yeah.
But at the end, you know,
It was
say the one from
it was little problems.
Yes,
also.
he closed it down.
People start behaving bad.
Yeah.
But it was good for the village, man, because
Yes,
brought
because we
some
didn't have that
popularity.
before. I
Yeah,
don't think
yeah.
we had that before.
No.
And it was very enjoyable. The boys
Yes,
and them
yes.
enjoyed it very well.
I think it was successful.
Mm.
So you all, left, went to England, did what you're supposed to do,
Come
you came back home,
build our
and you even
house.
invest. You
Build
know.
our house and because the estate we had there, we had a lot of people employed there.
Yes.
They were making money.
Mhm.
Yes. So now we sold that away a long time ago.
You all getting on age, you don't need
Yeah,
that
yeah.
anymore.
And now we are sitting here 4 years this year.
Yeah.
4 years since we are not doing nothing.
Yeah.
Because we are that age and you can't work at that time.
Yeah.
And you know when you work overseas, government pay your money
Yeah.
and they attend to you.
Mhm.
So we were sitting down here. Unfortunately, he just didn't feel well that morning. to Rosemont. Stayed only two only this Sunday would be 3 weeks.
Tell us about the last day with him at the hospital.
Oh yes.
What already happened?
The last day when I went, I couldn't go this Saturday because I said, Leo, I'm too tired, I can't come this Saturday.
Yeah.
So I sent a guy to shave him. The guy shaved him nicely. So I went down with one guy and Jean with another girl. And we went there. When I went, I said, hello, Leo. He said, hello. It's on Leo. But I saw something in him. My dear.
Yeah, something was different.
His fingers get so long. I said, what's wrong, Leo? What's wrong? He's a man, he don't talk. He don't talk.
Especially when you have girl.
And he don't like people to know his business.
Yeah.
You know, he's very secretive man. And with that, I am very satisfied with that because it pays him to be like that.
Yeah.
Because when you have too many friends to talk, you have to talk.
Yeah, it's not wise to tell everybody to spill the beans.
Especially your business.
Yeah, you have to keep that to yourself.
So that was, I was happy with that something. So when I reached at the hospital, I bring some little a little inch for him. I said, Leo, what's wrong? Anyway, I gave him little myself and Jean. He drank it. I gave him a little inshore. He drank it as well. And he just, the only thing he said to me, I want a glass of water, please. That's between us, so glass of water. And from the water, he said, my tongue is head. I said, oh, yes. And that was it. That was it. The man just stretched on me. Stretch, long. Eyes broke, but not with it. I called the doctor. I said, doctor, come. My husband is dying. When I woke,
Dead already.
I woke, I said, Leo, God. Just like that. Oh, you and I talk. He never say nothing. He never tell me vape. Never say.
Yeah. Peaceful, quiet.
Yeah, quiet. The man was very quiet.
Yeah.
And when I looked, I took it to heart.
Yeah.
See what bad? Boy. That was something. I screamed. The doctor said, let the lady scream.
Yeah.
When I said that, yeah, the years we've been together, the older sister cried.
Yeah.
He said, I said, what are you crying? He said, it's the time you said both of you live in.
Yeah.
Because people don't live like that.
People don't live that long anymore, you know. And it must be so touching for you to be, because it's like you come one, you know, you and that person become
One.
You know, it's not like separated, it's like one.
And he's a guy, he never roughed me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He never roughed me. Never slapped me. For 54 years.
Yeah.
Never. He was a nice guy. I'll always remember him.
Perfect companion.
Yeah.
So not surprisingly that when you go to bed right now, then you're still wishing that, you know.
Yeah, I remember him. But gradually though, you know?
But you feel his presence.
Yeah. But gradually
Yeah.
it's good because he will not come back.
Yeah.
So I just have to satisfy. My daughters are calling me all the time. Telling me I'm be of good courage. I say yes. They want to send for me. I say, I'm staying here, I'm not going though.
Yeah.
I'm not going anywhere as yet. Because I'm comfortable here, you know. Thanks God he left me comfortable. Yes, I'm happy. Your man came here 3 times to sit with me. Courage, you know.
Yeah.
So,
But there is the general response from the village.
no, very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. The men, the young boys
Yeah.
are calling me all the time. All the time they say, Malay, Malay, how are you? I said, much better now.
And you had a grand funeral.
Oh, I never know they give book, my big book where everybody signed their name.
Yeah.
And I couldn't do anything. I go to Brother Simeon and I told him, can you do everything for me? Simeon, he's a loving guy.
Yeah.
Simeon is a loving man. He did everything for me. Everything. He chose the casket. He chose the tomb. He chose the dinner.
He helps a lot of
He
people.
do all the... But
He helps a lot of people.
Yeah, he helps a lot of people. Choose the flowers. He chose everything. He chose the heat. He chose who to read. First reading, second reading, collection.
And those things, that's his thing. You know, he knows a lot about that. You know, so.
And I would be able to do that because I have got enough help.
So it's good that you have help. You know,
Yes.
anytime you need the help, people around you to really.
I love that. I love that. And I appreciate CALIBISHIE people for the way they thought out on behalf of my husband.
So it pays to
Yes.
be nice to people. Yeah. Even if you're not in their home and
You don't need to be at home.
Yeah.
But hello.
Yeah, your reflection,
hello.
you know?
Yes. I'm still getting cards from New York all about congratulations, Vivi. I'm sorry. Accept our sympathy. Yes. I say yes. So that's why I won't run away from here yet. I don't need anything to run away from. I am happy here. The house is mine. I know Leo is there in spirit. I know he's there to look for me. I'm not afraid.
You have your home.
Yes.
You have this fence.
Yes.
Secure.
Yes.
You're right on the street.
On the street, there are people.
You know, on the main road there, you
Yeah.
have
Ali
your
and
vehicle.
them is there.
To town, Portsmouth.
I have my vehicle there, everything. Everything comfortable. I'm comfortable.
And you have help.
Yes. Health and strength.
So, you can make it.
Yes, I will make it if God's will. And the children are calling me all the time. My sisters and them are calling me. But Nafi said to say, you want a ticket? He said, I don't want to go anywhere. I said.
Not really mentally
No, I don't want to go anywhere. I said. Probably next year, if I want to go. I'll go in the Caribbean, but not overseas.
Well, that cold weather, you had too much of that.
I had a lot of that. 20-something years in that cold. One place I didn't feel cold is in Canada. Canada is so clean. I went to Canada. Nice place. So I think I'm satisfied for what I get.
Yeah. So you content with the life that you
my
live.
life. And my age, I am happy of that age.
Yes.
And I'm still strong. So
Nice life. So I hope the people that are, looking at that video right now, especially young people, can really take some life lessons from what you said, because it's very important to find the right partner, a good partner. The person don't have to be rich.
No.
The person doesn't have to be that most educated person in the world. But the most important thing is loyalty
and love.
True friendship.
And love, because
love.
without love, you can have the man can give you a lot of money every day, and the man don't love you. It doesn't make sense.
Give you money, but you love somebody outside, so it doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make any sense.
And love is not money.
Love is not money at all.
Love is having somebody to there to hug you, kiss you,
and
they
finish with you,
respect you, and So, and you had that, so then you had a good life.
Yes, thanks God, I had a good life, a good long life. We had our differences sometimes,
Yes, obviously.
but that couldn't do nothing with our life. That never shook us.
Because why? The most important thing that you loved each other,
Yes.
and nobody else.
Nobody else.
So whatever that was there, you just throw that out of the window and you move on, because you love each other. You're not thinking of getting somebody else. You don't want somebody else. So whatever it takes to make it work, you make it work.
Yes. And when God is for you, Who can be against you?
Yeah.
God, you put God first in your life, and you have no problem.
It's true. Faith in God is very important. So, Viv, it's very good to have you with
Thank you very
Xpose
much.
TV. You know, it was a very interesting conversation. The reason why Xpose TV did this is to really, you know, let people know, the people out there that really, you know about Viv.
Yes,
You
I
know,
have a lot of them
can
overseas.
really, you know, get a little bit about your history and, you know.
A lot of them overseas.
Yeah, especially your life, you know, in England
Oh, yes.
with your late husband, Lele. You know, so it's very good to have you. Interesting conversation. I really enjoyed it. I hope our viewers will enjoy it. You know, our conversation with Mrs. Veronica Tobias. So, Viv,
Yes.
thank you very much.
Thank you very much.